The Europa League has not been kind to us over the last few years, and today was no difference. We go out in the round of 16, 3-3 on aggregate, 5-3 on penalty kicks to Sporting. Oh, my goodness. Here it is again. Let's get into it. Good afternoon, my peoples, and welcome back to the Counterattack. I hope you and yours are doing very, very well. Today we take on Sporting. Sporting in the second leg of the round of 16 here in the Europa League. And I looked at the lineup this afternoon, and what a strong lineup from Mikel. Big changes from the first leg. Ramsdale back in goal. I believe that might be his first start in the Europa League. I was kind of surprised by that, considering Turner has started every Europa League game until today. Jorginho, he comes back in the lineup, and Gabriel Jesus, first start in quite a long time. Thrilled to see him back, and honestly, with this strong of a lineup, I was expecting a win today, especially at home. For those habitual watchers of football games, you just know when a game is just not going the way you thought it would go, when it's going off the rails. And while this match wasn't really going off the rails, oh my day, Sporting with a very, very confident start, maintaining possession, their intensity. Their intensity, that's what killed us today, my people. Not a great start for us, and oh my goodness, the bad news just keeps on rolling in for the Arsenal. Takehiro Tomiyasu, he goes off early. I think it was on like 15 minutes. He goes off. He tried to I believe his legs just went out from under him. He kind of slipped, and it did not look good on that left ankle. I saw him after the match in pictures on Twitter. He left the game in crutches. Really not good news for him. He's been unlucky with injuries, especially this year. After a really good start to his Arsenal career, it really just has been blighted by these injuries. While it wasn't a great start for the Arsenal, oh boy, here it comes. 1-0 to the Arsenal. We go ahead on 19 minutes. It's Granit Xhaka. Jorginho plays an absolutely sumptuous ball in between the Sporting defense. Believe it was to Martinelli. He tries to get the ball around him. He shoots. The rebound comes right to Granit Xhaka, and he makes no mistake with his left foot. The Xhaka giveth. 1-0 up, but the bad news, it keeps on rolling in, my people. Here it comes. Oh, boy. In the aftermath of our goal, Ramsdale, I think, signaled to the bench, and it's Saliba. Oh, my days. Not the person you want going down with injury if you're an Arsenal fan. Saliba, he leaves the game on about maybe 20, 22 minutes, and that's not good. Both Tomiyasu and Saliba out. Our defense is looking a bit light. Despite the injury to Saliba, I thought we played well after we scored the goal. A bit more composure, a lot more possession, and a lot more control of the game. I thought we ended the half the better team, and 1-0 at halftime, I was pretty pleased. After a halftime of calm nerves, oh my goodness, my people. My fears were brought back to the forefront after that second half started. Sporting again, another intense, good start, dominating possession, pretty much controlling the game at the Emirates. You really got to give credit to their coach. I believe his name is Ruben Amorim. He's done quite a good job with the Sporting team. I think they're the fourth place team in Portugal, and they were out there in that second half dominating the best team and the alleged best team in the best league in the world. And I was worried when that second half started, and oh boy, did I have a reason to be, because on, let's see what it was, 62 minutes. An hour into the game, here comes a frankly stupendous goal. An amazing goal. Was it a bit lucky? Perhaps. You don't really see those fly in. But Pedro Gonçalves, he takes a shot from almost half field. It was still inside the half circle in our side of the pitch, and just floats it over Ramsdale. An absolutely amazing goal. Kind of reminiscent of Xabi Alonso when he was playing for Liverpool. Ramsdale gets caught out. With these type of goals, I don't know if we can really blame the keeper. I suppose, what was he doing so far off his line when they are clearly running at goal? I really don't know. But then again, Ramsdale does play off his line because we pretty much use him as another outfield player. So I guess you run that risk when the keeper plays as an outfield player. But we get caught out, and it's 1-1. In the second half, and for most of this second leg tie, Sporting were playing with the intensity, and that was the telling difference, honestly. They looked like they wanted it more. We looked like we couldn't keep up. We looked like we were purely in reactive mode, just reacting to whatever they did. We were pretty much a non-entity going forward for large periods in the first half, and for some telling periods in the second. we looked like we played this tie like we just didn't care. Like we were gassed and we were just trying to put in as little effort as we could with still trying to go through. That's what it looked like. And away goals were not going to help us because just the year we needed it, it's not here. That is how regular time ended. And in extra time, it was kind of a different game. We dominated extra time as Sporting kept on sitting further and further back. They pretty much didn't threaten us in that extra time. And we had control of the game. Partey came on, Bukayo Saka came on, and we dominated the game. We were getting a few shots. Oh, my days. The Sporting keeper, Adan. What a match for him. Without him, they would have not been in this tie at all. He made some absolutely crucial saves. The Sporting defense kept it tight. Extra time is over, and here we are in the lottery. I'm going to hate this. I'm not going to lie to you, my people. I had no confidence going into the penalty kick shootout. I cannot remember the last time an Arsenal keeper saved a penalty kick, and that's exactly what happened here. Oh, my days. Not a great day for Ramsdale, honestly. He actually got his hand to a few of the penalty kicks, but he could not keep it out. Sporting score all 5 of their penalty kicks, and on our 4th one, Martinelli misses. It's over for us. We're out of the Europa League in the round of 16. Not great. Even though this was a tricky tie. Sporting are a very good team. They had some excellent players, and they played with an intensity and a game plan. Again, credit to their manager that they should definitely be proud of. And they stuck with it. And at the end, they got a little bit lucky in the penalty kick shootout. And that's that. Europa League time is over. And now it's time to focus on the league. Yeah, it's disappointing to go out in the cups, and it's disappointing to go out in Europe, although this is the second-tier European competition. And if we won it, I don't know if people would be too, up in arms. Yeah, it's a great feather in our cap, but honestly, how many United supporters really remember when they won the Europa League, was it 6 years ago? Or how many Chelsea supporters really, look back and say, oh, that time that we beat Arsenal in the Europa League final, oh, what a wonderful trophy. Yeah, they'll use it against us for banter and this and that. But it is a second-tier competition, and we just have to be okay with going out. I mean, honestly, I am quite disappointed. I wanted to win this competition and finally get sort of like, in recent times anyway, a European trophy. But that is not to be. And now, 11 matches left. We're going for the title. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Please slap that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care.